With us now is Hillary Topper. You might recognize her if you've been a fan of the show for the last 12 years, because Hillary has been on many times as our technical correspondent with all kinds of cool things like Google Glasses and lots of techie items over the years. And about, I don't know how many years ago, Hillary, was it that you and I, you did that really cool thing for triathletes? What year did you launch that?
That was 2016.
Wow. You and I have been friends for so long. And now you've got a new baby. Dun, da, da, da. Ladies and gentlemen, we present. So this book, Branding in the Digital World, it's nice. Look at how thick it is. It's not like just like, so sometimes people write a book and it's like maybe 16 pages. It's more like a short story than a book. But this is a book. And I wanted to have you on the show because originally you were supposed to go on tour with this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're bringing the tour to our audience. So all around the world, you're welcome, all around the world, let's talk about why you decided to create this book.
So I had written the book in 2009, okay? And the book's focused on social media, and it was called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Social Media, but We're Afraid to Ask. So I wrote that book in 2009. For the last 10 years, I'm thinking, I've got to rewrite that book. I've got to rewrite that book. And then I was teaching this class at Hofstra University. It's called Digital Communications. And during the class, I teach this book, Branding in a Digital World. Basically taking your brand, your personal brand, and creating a whole integrated marketing plan around that plan, including all the latest tactics like TikTok and, the new Facebook and all those different things. So it's all included in the book. And it actually is a DIY, right? It's a do-it-yourself where you can actually put together your own integrated marketing plan by just purchasing the book.
There you go. How easy is that, right? What's so wonderful is about the serendipity of life is that you've always seemed to be a little ahead of the curve. Okay, I look at you as one of those trailblazers in life that you're just a little step ahead. So this is perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. So even though you're not able to, do a book signing and you can't have events, it's okay because you're able to because you do know how to brand yourself digitally, that you're doing it this way. So it's exciting. It's an exciting thing to have this new book. One of the other things too is that because you do this for a living, people pay you to brand them. People pay you to do their PR and their marketing for them. Do you ever feel like giving away your trade secrets might not be a good idea?
Well, no, I don't think so. I think it's okay. I mean, that's why I wrote the book. I wanted people to be able to, if they couldn't afford to hire a marketing and PR firm, read the book. Decide what you want to do. Try to reinvent yourself, especially now during COVID-19.
Yes.
I mean, we really need to really rethink where we're going, what direction we want to go, and how to get there. And that's what this book will do. This book will help you get there.
And because there's only 24 hours in a day, maybe not everybody can retain you, but everybody can retain your book, which then allows them to have those same types of services that you'd be providing with them if you worked on a one-on-one basis. So in essence, it's like what you're doing is you're just reaching a greater audience with your knowledge instead of being kind of like hoarding it to yourself, which is really great, Hillary. It really, truly is.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's a brave, good move. So I flipped through this and I have known you for a long time. And it really is, you've got all types of chapters in here about future employees and a deeper understanding of established clients and, many, many, many things. What's also interesting about you, to me, is that you're a triathlete. And when I first met you, that you weren't. So you're really into fitness. So how have you been working out now that we're going through this challenging time? Have you still been running? Are you still biking? Are you still swimming in your bathtub? Like, how are you staying fit?
Well, I can't swim, although I'm going to attempt to do it this week. Hopefully the water is warm enough for me to jump in. But in terms of running, I run outside. I bring a mask with me. I see somebody, I quickly put the mask on. But if no one's around, I don't wear a mask. And I've been, I've been really riding my bike mostly inside, but tomorrow I'm going to try to venture out. I'm going to bring the mask with me.
Excellent. And I love being one of your latest sponsors for the things that you're doing. So let's talk about your platforms that you have, because you have your own show, you have your blogs, you have all kinds of fun things.
I am so excited that you guys are sponsoring. And basically, we've got a couple of different things going on. We've got New York Lifestyle Blog, which is a lifestyle blog about everything and anything. I used to really focus on travel, but now it's really just about New York and life. I also have a podcast called Hillary Topper on Air, which helps small business owners grow both personally and professionally. And I have a triathlete's diary, and that's just about my training, and I do a lot of product reviews and that type of thing. So it's a lot of fun.
And before we wrap up, my show's all about like the charitableness of people. Is there any like foundations or any charity that's near and dear to your heart that you'd like to give a shout out to right now?
Well, I was just honored by the Queen Center for Progress, and they're a great group, and they are not as known as many of the other groups, especially now during COVID-19. They help people with developmental disabilities get job trainings, get housing, and they really don't have the money to, buy PPP and that,
PPE, I knew what you meant. I did the same tongue twister earlier today myself. PPE, I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's a great group, and I would definitely give a shout out to them. And there's so many other groups out there, Feeding America. There's so many groups that I support and love.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this way. Looking forward to you being a correspondent again on the show with lots of cool gadgets and widgets and all kinds of cool things that are coming out. But for those of you at home, if you have a company, really any size, there are really great tips here from Hillary, and she's been in our business for a long time. She knows what she's talking about. So I hope that you found value in this segment. And Hillary, happy journeys to you until we get to hug in person. Mwah. Be well.
Thank you, Donna.
Okay, bye-bye.